Hey, good afternoon and welcome to JTV's Game of the Week. I'm Harry Ferrone.
And I'm Sophia Hickey.
And we are bringing to you today a middle school matchup. We've got the McAuliffe Lions versus
the Goetz Cougars.
Ooh, we've got a little cat fight here, don't we?
Yeah.
I like to make the sound. Can I make the sound?
Yeah.
There it is. All right, so today we've got a special broadcast here. JTV covers a couple of middle school events every year. We'll get out, we'll do a couple of sporting events. And the reason we do it is so that we can expose some middle school kids to working with our production team. And we've got 9 students from both middle schools that are rotating through the jobs today. So it's all pretty much produced by us, but camera, all the jobs on the bus, everybody's going to be middle school kids. So it should be a fun experience for them. You excited about this, Sophia?
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, so we're going to get underway here. Batting up first for Goetz is James Kilbride.
Hey, here you go, James. Up 10.
James, a righty. And that is roped foul for strike 1.
Hey, get yours, kid.
Way back.
And pitching for McAuliffe is Finley Pazinko. Nope, actually, I take that back. It's Jake Boyle. His ground ball is going to go foul for strike number 2. And Kilbride finds himself in an 0-2 hole early on here. Don't you hate when they mess up the lines? I hate when they mess up the lines, but they do it every time, Sophia. Pretty good shot there. And ground ball hit to the shortstop. Takes a pretty good hop. And they're going to pick up out number 3 as that one goes 6-3 as the shortstop, Dominic Zola, picks up that first out. Now up for the Cougars.
Logan
Lazuski. Yeah, I know, that's a mouthful right there.
Oh, yeah.
Strike 1. I gave you a tough one, I know. And Boyle, the pitcher here for McAuliffe there, throwing strikes early on. Throws a curve ball, hits in the dirt for 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, here you go, Logan. Get yours, kid.
And let's see if we can get this fun app going here.
Ball high.
And that's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Ball high. 3-1.
Is ball 3. And I guess I put the jinx on him because he hadn't thrown a ball up to that point. Comes with a strike, and that's a dinger. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And that's going to be an extra base hit. He's going to make it to second, standing up. And Lazuski with the stand-up double. Good contact on the 3-1 pitch. Take a look at the replay here. Look at this. These middle school kids already going to replays. I like it. Yeah, go regular speed right until contact, guys. Off the bat. Now a lefty. This is number 30, Michael Fogarty. Runner on second. And that ball's ripped into the gap. And he's going to score on that one easily from second. Base hit, scores a run. Picks up an RBI. And the Cougars on the board early here. They're scoring early here. And a little bit of a 1-out rally here. See a nice base hit here into the open space. And he's going to take second base with a a stolen base there, but the ball kind of slips past him as well. So Boyle with 10 pitches so far. Good lead on second. And a ground ball to third. He's going to go for one on the hop, and the first baseman is going to pick it up for out number 2.
Don't be afraid to throw him out.
And a runner on third.
Listen.
2 outs.
Don't be afraid to throw him out.
McAuliffe trying to stop the bleeding here, Sophia.
Now
Now up. The extra hitter. You want to take a shot at that name?
Sure, I'll try again this time.
Get on top now.
J.J. Ballard.
Yeah, there he is. He's the extra hitter. These guys do get to play with 10 players. Gives a chance to get an extra player into the lineup. I think it's a great idea. They've been doing this for years at the middle school level.
Got 2 dead.
Ball high.
A little bit up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Jake.
Ooh, another curveball, and that is ripped to center. That's going to be a base hit. Going to score another run as the
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, JJ.
Cougars continue to pick up some runs here.
One-way lead, JJ.
Take a look at that base hit. Pretty clean shot out there to right center. And up now for the Cougars, Dylan Johnson. And the steal is on, and I think they got him. He's out. Two to 4. That's going to wrap up that first half of the inning here, but some damage done as the Cougars score.
2 points.
Yep, 2 runs scored is right. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the bottom of the first.
Hey, boys, let's go.
Come on, mate.
Go here, mate.
Two.
Okay. Hey, welcome back. I've got myself a new compadre here. Say hello, Caden.
Hi.
All right, Caden, looks like we're in the second half, bottom half of the first. Mason Monday up here and pitching for the Goetz Cougars. Michael Fogarty, correct. Strike one. Fogarty, another lefty. Boy, we've been full of lefties so far today. In this case, we got lefty versus lefty. Strike two. Actually, that was one ball, so we got 1-1 count. I missed that one. I thought that first one was a strike, but I was incorrect. It's a little low for ball two. Now these guys looking to get that lead-off runner on base, kid. So important, especially down 2 runs early. Want to try and get something going here. And that is called strike number 2. 2-2 count. Should be a pretty decent pitch to hit here. And that's going to catch him on the arm. That is a hit batter right there, hit by a pitch. And he's going to take first base on that. Curveball that didn't quite curve all the way. Sometimes they hang up there. It's going to bring up our second batter.
Dominic Zola.
Dominic Zola, yep. You can see that catch him right in the shoulder there on our replay. And Zola, his first at-bat of the day. Brings the heater, but that gets fouled off into the cheap seats. And I think that one's not coming back. I think the deer is going to have that one. They'll be having deer sandwiches with that ball. Lots of woods out here behind us. Sometimes it's hard to track down those balls out there. Oh, that's up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fogarty throws pretty hard. Good heater for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zola down in the count. Shorten up here, try and make some contact. Some of these left-handed pitchers look like they're going to throw the ball right at your head. Never did like those lefties. And he's going to go the other way with it. It's a slow roller, not going to get 2 out of that. He takes the easy play and goes 4-3, gets the shore out.
Just saying,
and
I'm a
we've
lefty.
got 1 out. So 1 out, and up next is a center fielder.
Sean Wood.
And here's that replay. Caden, he kind of went with the pitch. I'll tell you what, he hit it nice and soft enough so they couldn't really turn 2 on that, which puts a runner in scoring position with only 1 out. That's a ball down low. Reminder to our folks at home, that's a strike 1. Our crew is entirely staffed today by our middle school trainees, so to speak, under the watchful eye of our regular JTV crew. And timeout is called by the umpire. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitcher's pitch here. Doesn't have to throw a strike here. And he gets under that one. And that drops in over by the JTV bus, kid. We were about 10 feet from a sunroof. 10 feet from a summer. That's going to make the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sean Wood with a little bit of work to be done here. What's your favorite thing about baseball, kid? What do you got? What's your favorite?
Probably hitting the ball.
Yeah, me too. I do like a good pitching contest, but I'd rather see a high-scoring game. I do like good defense, though. Ball outside. I do like seeing some good plays made by the defense. I think that's super entertaining to watch. And so far, both teams playing some pretty good defense. Pretty clean.
Here we go, Sean. Here we go now, Wood. Come on now, kid. Here we go now. Show me what you got.
Gets under that one. And he takes out a bird with that one. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lots of foul balls today. Want to try and stay on top of these pitches. And that might stay in play, and it's going to stays in play for the out. That's a fly out to the first baseman for out number 2. Sun comes out for the first time in a couple hours. Here's a replay of that. And that ball stays in play, gets the out. Runner stays on second, but still a runner in scoring position. That brings up the cleanup hitter, Finley Pazinko, who's the extra hitter right now. And that's ripped to the second baseman, who handles it. Gets the out. Good defensive play there. Well hit ball. But that's going to wrap up the inning as McAuliffe gets a runner on base with a hit by pitch, but can't bring him around. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back for inning number 2.
Hey, we good on signs? We'll see. It's not quite as hot as it was here. Just want this here. We'll see. Be ready, okay? Thanks for asking. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, 7 coming. 7 hitter. Six hitter. 6 hitter.
Guys got 6, 7, 8 here. Come on.
Oh!
Hey, get the foot down, get on time, kid. Tag down in front, let's go.
We'll send you a bill.
All right, welcome back there. We missed a foul ball that almost killed Grandma over there. 1-1 count here. This is Dylan Johnson at the plate. Wait. Yep, Dylan Johnson. And that's a base hit through the middle. And Dylan Johnson, whoops. Dylan Johnson leads off with a leadoff single. Let's see, Reese, who's up now?
Dominic Phillips.
Dominic Valello. Here's that clean hit. He kind of takes that one right up the middle. Some good hitting. And Dominic goes fishing there for pitch number 1 for strike 1. Comes off speed. Usually a fair amount of stealing going on at the middle school level. Usually the speed of the, and we're going to try to bunt the ball, but he kind of gets under that one a little bit for strike 2. A good idea, I like it. Try to advance that runner to second. That's going to bring up,
No balls, 2 strikes.
well, 1-1 count. I thought it was 0-2. And that one is popped up. This could be trouble. And they get it. So important to call, though. All right, Aris is going to give a go here at the play-by-play.
He's running. No?
You guys all right? Hey, call it. Let's go.
And he's going to go back to first base because they had timeout there after the collision. But we've got a runner on first base and 1 out. And up for the Cougars, Billy Kettler. So he fouled off the first pitch for strike 1.
Thank you.
Kettler's first at bat for the day.
No go. Ground ball here, babe. Here we go.
Inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There is 1 out. And that's a bit of a pop-up. Is there room to get that? I think he's got room. He gets under it. And that's going to be a fly out to the third baseman here for out number 2. Runner stays at first. Now up for the Cougars.
Lucas McKinnon.
Oh, and they overthrow to throw the first. He's going to go to third on that at least, as that ball ends up in right field. All right. Stolen base turns into a runner on third.
No harm, no foul, right? Hey, let's go. Drive him in now, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, boys. We got 2.
Kind of errant throw over to first. Really opens things up here, and they've got a runner in scoring position at third base now. Foul ball for strike 1. The third baseman.
Lucas McKinnon.
Yep.
Go, Jack.
They're looking to get this ball into play. Try and hit a gap somewhere. It's going to be high.
1-1, Kev.
Yes.
Blocked everything back there.
Ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one's a bit high. And this is an important pitch here, as we don't want to put anybody else on base here. So with a 2-1 count, we're probably going to see something to hit here. And we do. Ball takes a weird bounce. Picked up by the third baseman.
Makes
Picks
it
up
home.
out number 3 with the 6-3. And the Cougars open up with a base hit, but can't get him in. And they end the inning with no runs scored. We're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we'll have the bottom of the second.
was like, it only gets hotter.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's not that
It's
bad.
April.
Yeah. It was like July and August. It's unbearable. Hey, come on, 5. Let's go, kids. Start it off. Hey, come on, boys. Let's go, Will. Let's go, bitches. Come on, 5. Let's go, 5. Let's go, Will.
All right, welcome back. We're in bottom of the second here. I've got myself a new sidekick here. Shannon, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right here. So we got a pretty good game so far. Goetz is up 2-0, not 3-0. They didn't score that last run last inning, guys. Strike one, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yep. And that ball gets tagged, but I think, yep, it's going to go foul for strike number 2. This is William Guerrero, the third baseman. He's had a pretty good day out on defense as well so far, Shannon. What's your favorite thing about baseball?
It's kind of weird, but I like the sound of when the bat hits the ball.
That's not weird at all. There's nothing like it. As we see that little foul ball on the replay there. I do. There it is. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. He might leg this out. Oh, good throw there from the third baseman. Gets the 5-3 first out here. As both teams, this is probably jinxing this right now, Shannon, but I'm going to say it anyway. Both teams playing some pretty solid defense so far today. And up now for McAuliffe. Ethan Medilli. Medilli with ball number 1. Medilli, the catcher. That one's going to miss outside for ball 2. Fogarty looking to kind of work himself around him here so far. What do you think? You throw pretty hard?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think he's got a pretty good fastball.
Yeah.
Kick. Oh. Ball high. If I didn't know better, I'd swear he was trying to pitch around this guy. 3-0 count. Odds are he's taking a pitch here. Nope. Gets the green light at 3-0. Coach have a lot of confidence in his hitter there. Probably the best pitch he was going to see this count. He is the 5 batter. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's ball 4. As they walk him, put him on base with 1 out. And I believe it's the first walk today by Harvey. Nope, not Harvey. Fogarty. Up now for the Lions, Michael Volpe. And that's a foul ball for strike 1.
There you go.
Volpe's sister, of course, the famous Sophia Volpe, involved in dramatic productions and concerts of all types over at Liberty. Shout out to the Volpe family. Here's that foul ball. Fouls that one off, makes pretty good contact. Got a runner on first, 1 out. A little tougher to steal on a left-handed pitcher than it is on a right-handed pitcher. And that's a ball low and inside. Shannon, what's your favorite subject?
Spanish and art are my favorites.
Oh, so that is 2 pretty opposite ends of the spectrum right there. I'm sure the world language department's happy to hear that, as well as the art departments. Pretty important departments at both schools. He's going to come inside for ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Volpe hanging in there pretty tight so far. And that might drop in. Drops in for a base hit. And it's a single. Ball lands inside the line and then runs off the field, but it's good for a base hit. Advances Medilli to second, and we've got first and second. Only one out. Let's check out that replay here, Shannon.
Hold them on.
Yep, got under that just a little bit, but muscled it into right field. Up now is the pitcher, Jake Boyle. Little lefty in the lineup. Lots of lefties today.
Ball down.
Ball one. Catch only with a 2-run lead here. McAuliffe with their best scoring opportunity here. Runners on first and second so far today. Got him on base with a walk and a single. That's a strike. Here for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Boyle looking to help his own cause here.
Blue kids up.
Low and away for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Folks, if you don't know about this, they've got an app called Game Stream that you could download and track these McAuliffe and Goetz games throughout the season. It's pretty handy. It's called not called Game Stream. I think it's called Game. Okay, well, it's called Game. It's called Game Changer, Game Change. Yeah, Game Change. And it is a game changer. Yeah, you can follow the game on the channel like that. 3 balls and 1 strike here. Payoff pitch. Just misses inside for ball 4. And just like that, we've got loaded bases, 1 out. Coach is going to come out and have a talk. He's going to bring up the first baseman, Ryan Yergel. Another connection to Liberty there, Katie Yergel's brother. Ball 4. Ball misses inside. Now with loaded bases, Shannon. I'm going to give Shannon a quiz. Let's see how she does. You ready?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you do the best you can. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
So loaded bases. Where can they get an out on a ground ball? Any idea?
Boys, a little something, a little light now.
What do you think?
Any base?
Any base is correct. Very good. They could even go home if they wanted to on a ground ball. Absolutely. So these guys looking to poke this ball through offensively. You got Ryan Yergel up. You got to try and poke this ball through the infield and get it into the outfield so they could get a run or 2 across. Defense, they're staying back. Looks like they're playing to get the out. And that's a ball 1. Misses outside. Fogarty struggling to find that strike zone today. He's close to it, but not quite there. That's up. 2 balls and 1 strike. I mean, 2 balls, 2 and out. These guys are. It's a ball low, 3-0, no place to put him. So a walk here gives the Lions a run. Shannon, this is mayhem. What's going on? And that's good for strike 1. Fogarty fighting. 3-1. This ball's got to be pretty much right out over the plate for Yergel to take a poke at this. And it is strike 2. 3-2. All right, here's the situation here, Shannon. This is where it gets crazy. 3-2 count, loaded bases.
Ooh.
Yeah. If you could move the runners, hoping he makes contact. Ball 4, it must have missed outside. And that's going to score a run. I knew it was outside because the batter looked so confident that it was outside. And we've got, what, 2 walks this inning. 2 walks and 2 hits. This is Anthony Del Pome, his first at-bat. That's going to be up. Ball 1. Del Pome, not a very big strike target here. Gives him a strike there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still loaded bases, same situation here. They can get an out on a ground ball to any base. That's low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. You can sense the tension in this place right now, huh?
Definitely.
It's starting to build a little bit of a crowd over here as well. That's up. 3 balls and 1 strike. Once again, a walk nets a run here. Del Pome back into the box. Fogarty takes a deep breath. That is ball 4. That's going to score that second run. We've got ourselves a tie game here. Gets us to the top of the order here as Mason Monday hit by a pitch his first time up. Kind of got tagged in the shoulder, if you remember, Kenny. Any big movies you're looking forward to coming out soon?
Probably the second Inside Out.
Oh, I was going to say the same movie. Me too. 2-2. And let's see, that was a ball 1. That's a foul ball for strike 1. Yeah, I loved Inside Out. Plus, I love the new, did you see who the new emotions are?
I think so.
It's anxiety and sarcasm. I love it. Middle school girl, anxiety and sarcasm. You gotta love it. What do you think? You agree with that? Is that a real thing?
Probably.
Good for you. Yep. Little foul ball. Strike 2. Looks like he gets ahead of the count for the first time, and quite a few batters here as Fogarty's got a 1-2 count on Mason Monday. And it's a ground. This is that play we're talking about. They're not going to have a play. Oh, and it's going to be an error off the shortstop. That's going to be an E6. And they score a run. McAuliffe jumps out to a 3-2 lead. And we still have loaded bases. Brings up Dominic Zola. Let's take a look here. Ground ball. And the runner kind of got in his way for us. Well, not got in his way, but kind of shielded him from the ball for a second. Oop. Zola goes fishing there for strike 1. Still 1 out. This Lion team here rallying with 1 out here. That's up. Infield fly rule gets called, and the batter is out. It's a good rule. I like the infield fly rule. I think it's effective. It's going to bring up Sean Wood, who flew out to first baseman his first time up. Let's see, he got under that just a little bit. Again, still loaded bases, 2 outs. Gonna be a ball outside. Oh, that's a hard hit ball. That's a base hit. That should score 2. It's going to be a close play at the plate. He's coming in and he's safe. And they knock in 2 runs. And Mason Monday with some good base running makes it all the way to 3rd. And a base hit for Sean Wood. Brings in a couple of runs. Coach is going to come out and talk to his pitcher again. As the Lions up to a 5-2 lead now. Put together a nice little rally there. All right, so we know what movie you're looking forward to seeing. Let's go. What are you streaming right now? What's your favorite streaming thing that you're watching? You have a series you're watching? What do you got? Anything like you? Oh, I'd love to watch this. It's so good. Any series like that?
Probably Dance Moms.
Dance Moms, very popular one, for sure. My wife likes Dance Moms. I'm not a big fan. I do like that crazy The Masked Singer.
Oh, I used to watch that all the time.
Oh, I find that super entertaining.
Yeah.
I love trying to guess who it is.
Same, but I don't know like any of the people on it.
Yeah, I usually don't get it right.
Yeah.
I think I got it right once, and that
Same.
was it. Yeah, and then other shows that I like right now, they're going to bring in a new pitcher here. I suppose streaming right now. I started watching a new show yesterday called Fallout. It's on I think it's on Netflix, based on an old video game that I knew about, but I never played. I was never a big video game home gamer. I wasn't really into it.
Yeah.
I did play video games in the arcades back in the old days, but that's about it. I know Mr. Noble is a huge fan of Dance Moms. He loves that show. He really does. He lives for it.
So my dad, he is a teacher at McAuliffe, and like he tells all of his teacher friends that I watch Dance Moms with him, and it's just like so funny because it's like all we talk about, and it's just like so funny.
That is great. I love the fact that your dad talks about him watching Dance Moms with you. That's great. New pitcher for the Goetz Cougars here is Billy Kettler. A couple of positional changes out there in the outfield, too. Dance Moms, I might have to tune in. You got me curious now. I love the fact that your dad tells everybody you're watching it together. That's great. All right, so we got here's the situation, Shannon. 2 outs, runners on first and third. I say he steals second base right here. Ready? Nope, he stayed. Oh, a hard hit ball. The third gets him. Another hard hit ball. Pazinka with 2 hard hit balls today, but well defended. That's out number 3, but the damage is done. And the McAuliffe Lions pick up 5 runs on 3 hits, a couple of walks. The end of 2 full innings in a play. We've got McAuliffe Lions in a lead 5-2. Thanks for hanging out with me, Shannon. I appreciate it. You did a good job. We're going to take a short break, and we'll see you back in a minute. You did good.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, hey, we're back live. We just missed a base hit here. Nicholas DeVito leading off the third here with a base hit. And I've got a new co-commentator here. Lulu, how we doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm good. How's your day going so far here?
Pretty decent. How about you?
It's been fun working with all you middle schoolers so far. This has been a pretty good baseball game so far, too. It's been kind of fun to watch. As ball number 1. Up now is James Kilbride. James grounded out to a shortstop his first at-bat. And it looks like they've got DeVito in a rundown. These are tricky, but he runs him down and gets him. That's going to be a 4-3-4 for out number 1. Nothing worse than getting caught in a pickle there, Lulu. That's why they call it, you got caught in a pickle. It's because you got caught between two things. In case you wonder why they say caught in a pickle, now you know what it's from. It's a baseball term. That's going to leave our batter still with 1 strike here, James Kilbride. Pretty nice curveball, though, but it's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. We've got this fun app called Game Changer that we can follow balls and strikes on. It's pretty helpful. That's ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes. I guess I missed one here. 2-0 count. Or 3-0 count. I stand corrected. Definitely don't want to give out any free passes here, Lulu. And they get the strike for strike 1. What's your favorite thing about baseball?
I like how everyone cheers each other on, and I feel like it's more interesting than all the other sports because it's very different.
Oh, it is so, you are so correct. It's very different than other sports. I think it's interesting too because I feel like it's a slower played game. There's a lot of strategy involved. You never know what's going to happen. There's no clock, so you never know how long a game's going to take. For sure. I think my favorite thing about baseball is probably watching good defensive plays. I love it. I love good defense. Up now for Goetz is Logan Lazuski. Logan had a base hit his first at-bat. Runner on first. A nice curveball. Gets out in front of it a little bit for strike 1. Sun's kind of bouncing in and out today. Beautiful day for a baseball game. Ooh, another curveball picked up. You're gonna try and turn 2. They get 1. And they got him. Gets the double play. And that is 3 outs. That happened quick. Goetz goes, well, you got a short inning there, girl. I think you got stiffed. We'll hang out and talk a little bit as we see this beautiful play here. Let's see. It's going to be tough to tell. Oh, yeah, he got him. He got him. So, what's your favorite movie? What are you looking most this summer? We got blockbusters obviously coming out, right? What are you most looking forward to seeing this summer?
I actually haven't been looking at movies this summer. I'm just making a summer bucket list.
Ooh, what's on your bucket list?
Like summer camps.
Very cool. What kind of camp you looking at doing?
The musical theater one.
That's a fun one. That is a fun one. We always videotape their show. Mrs. Noble's actually involved in that, along with Miss Larson over at Jackson Memorial and Goetz. What else you got on your bucket list?
Just like hang out with friends and like do sleepovers.
That's cool. I bet I could guess what movie you're looking forward to seeing. You ready? I'm going to guess. I'm guessing that once you realize it's coming out this summer that you're going to be excited to see Inside Out 2.
Oh yeah, that's the movie.
I think that is definitely at the top of my list for the summer because I love the first one. And the 2 new, you know what the 2 new emotions that the middle school, whatever her name is, has? Do you know what they are?
I know one is like anxiety.
Anxiety, and the other one is sarcasm. Pretty appropriate for a middle school girl. What do you think? I think so too. I remember when my daughter was in middle school. So for sure. And listen, no one came to bother us to get you out of here, so we're going to leave you here until they kick us out, okay? So we're running into the bottom of the 3rd here, and up is William Guerrero. He grounded out to the first baseman his first at-bat. All righty, Lulu's out. Lulu, you're going to the bus there, kiddo. PTZ, thanks for hopping in. All right, that's a pop-up to the second baseman. Fly out to number 4. All right, up now we've got Ethan Medilli. And that could be trouble, but nope. Oh, he drops it. That's going to be an E7 as that ball drops in. All right. So we've got a runner on first, 1 out. And that's a strike. They throw down the first, but don't get him. Strike 1. Volpe with a base hit. Last time he was up, he had a base hit to right field. Ball went through. And always fun to be the sibling of an older kid in the school system there. Oh, Volpe, a hard hit ball to third baseman. They're going to try and turn 2 here, but they're only going to get 1. As he gets on with a fielder's choice. And they get out number 2 is 5-4. Pretty nice play there by the third baseman. Lucas McKinnon having himself a pretty good day over there at third base. Been busy. Pretty hard hit ball, does a nice job of picking it. And gets at least one of those outs. It's going to be ball 1, that's a little bit up. This is Jake Boyle. Pitcher trying to help his own cause here. The throw over to first, but he's hopping back. Not a whole lot of stealing today from what I've seen, which means there's a fair amount of respect for both catchers on both teams. Oop, he got out in front of that off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like he was hitting a 9 wedge there. That ball kind of took a dive and he golfed it out into the into right field. There's a replay of that. Oh, yeah, he got that right off his hands. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shout out to the middle school crew so far. You guys doing a good job out there. Not too shabby.
1-1, play.
That's going to be up and away. We're relying a little bit more on that home plate camera today than we normally do, but you guys doing a good job out there. Head of our crew today, Dylan Gagriola. That's going to be a ball. I know he's probably stunned right now that I said his name right. And working with our camera operators today is Taylor. And we've got Robin and Matt Garr on camera today, teaching up the youngins. And that's ball 4. Boyle with a quick walk there. Puts runners on first and second. Actually, I'm going to give a go on Taylor's last name here. Taylor Rachugnik. No, Taylor Rashnock. There, I think I said it right. Ryan Yergel up the plate. Ball 1 as the ball bounces its way in. Oh, pretty hard hit ball to second baseman. He's going to go for the easy out. And that'll get him out of the inning. 4-3. No runs scored that inning. And we'll take a short break, and we'll be back with the top of the 4th.
I got the score, I got down my notes, I got the inning, I got everything.
Listen, here's where I'm
Your favorite though, they should just take something set on the ball. Well, going right away. A couple ones where I was like, didn't want to yell at you down the line.
Hey, just be aware, okay? So we called a balk on them. We got them looking for stuff. We got to come to a complete stop. Okay, when you got guys on.
What's that?
Hey, way to shoot the ball. Good job.
We go, folks, get started, kids.
Hey, 3-hitter now coming. 3. Come on, boys.
I mean,
Any base, let's go.
They are. Oh, they are. Okay. We'll leave it at that. That's why I told the other team.
Go, folks, up here.
All right, welcome back. I've got myself a new compadre here, Olivia
Leodacy.
Leodacy. What do we got? What's going on?
Leading off the Cougars is Michael Fogarty.
And Fogarty just hit a frozen rope. I think it landed in Tom's River, to be honest. For strike 1. 1-1 count. He was out in front of that a little bit. Fogarty had a base hit his first time at bat and an RBI. Oh, got in front of that one again, too. And he is teeing off on these. That is a 1-ball, 2-strike count. I guess I'd pitch him outside. He shortened up a little bit. Not going to take as big a cut here, looking for contact. You can see he choked up a bit. And he tries to pitch low and away. Not a bad idea. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, 2-2.
Cougars looking to get something going here, down by 3. Good hitting team now. There's a very good hitting team. And that's ball 3. He lays off. This brings us to payoff pitch here, Olivia, with a 3-2 count. Always fun to see what happens with a 3-2 count. Love it. What's your favorite thing about baseball?
Probably just watching it and like seeing the ball move all around and like seeing how far it goes.
And that one got dinged pretty good. And did he hold on to it? I think he held on to it. Yep, he did. A nice catch there by the right fielder. I know they rotated players around, so pretty nice grab on the warning track. I don't even know if our camera picked that up on the replay. It's pretty far out there. Let's take a look, see if they got it. Sunny in here, it's hard to tell, but this ball is about 6 feet from being over the fence. Ends up being just a very long fly out. Does a good job of tracking it down. Lucas Harvey up now. Foul ball for strike one. Oh, hard hit ball into the hole. That's a base hit. Nice piece of hitting right there. And Harvey on base, 1 for 2 on the day after grounding out to the third baseman his first time up. Up now is J.J. Ballard. Ballard had an RBI earlier in the game. Runner on first, 1 out.
Ball out.
And that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Time.
And moving pretty quick here. Both of the pitchers today, actually all 3 of the pitchers, pretty good pace. That's a pretty well hit ball to center. And it's a fly out to center field. Sean Wood making the grab, and that's 2 outs. Runner on first. What movie are you looking forward to this summer coming out?
That's a hard
You got one on your list?
I'm not sure about movies, but I think a show is like Cobra Kai. Me and my family watch
your
that.
family watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love that show too. When's that coming out?
I think it's in August, I'm pretty sure.
Very nice. I look forward to that as well. We are pretty hooked on Cobra Kai at my house.
Yeah, me too.
We, of course, grew up watching The Karate Kid, so.
Yeah, my dad made us watch all of them.
He did?
Yeah,
Your dad grew up in the 80s, I'm guessing, huh?
I think so.
I think
yeah.
so, too. Especially if he likes Cobra Kai that much. What about your favorite subject?
Probably literacy or social studies.
Oh, cool, social studies. Glad social studies is making it to the top of the list. I actually taught history about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Hard to believe, 30
Mr.
years
Brown.
ago.
Mr. Brown's really fun.
Oh, good. It's always nice when a teacher can make learning, fun. It can be tough, especially with your kids today are so used to instant gratification, and you kind of absorb material in small bites through social media and YouTube and whatnot. So, yeah, keeping us teachers on our toes for sure. Yep. Well, here comes the old switcheroony here, Olivia.
Okay.
You're heading over to PTZ, okay? Have fun.
Okay, thank you.
Here, should be with us in a second. There we go. Hey, Isabella, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Been a fun baseball game so far. Lots of fun middle school kids helping out, making it all happen there. What's been your favorite job so far today? You got camera. You like camera? Camera's fun. I like working camera, especially for a baseball game. No doubt. Have you been on the bus yet?
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of pressure on that bus, huh? A lot of stuff going on at the same time. All right, up for the McAuliffe Lions here. We've got their 10-batter, Anthony Del Pome, who walked his first time up and scored. And the Lions still up 5-2 here. Been a fun game so far. Nice pitch for strike one. In the bottom of the 4th here. And we do play 6 innings here at the middle school level. And he gets under that one. Where's that going? That's dropping in for a base hit. And he's going to stay at first. I love them when they drop in like that. Whoops. Del Pome starts off with a base hit. That's going to bring us to the top of the order. Mason Monday up. Monday was hit by a pitch, hit a ground ball to shortstop, and reached on an error. There's that replay. It is the bottom of the 4th. Oh, a pretty nice bunt. That is going to be a bunt for a base hit. Not even close.
It wasn't that impressive.
Really nice bunt. Not only do you advance the runner, but you also pick up first on your own there. I used to bunt a lot when I played baseball. That was a good bunter. Helps when you got speed here. Here comes the bunt there. He puts a perfect bunt down, gets out of the box fast. He's left-handed, so he's got a couple of steps on everyone else, and look at it. They don't even make the throw. And first and second, nobody out. Nobody out. Isabella, what's your favorite subject?
Social studies.
Oh, you too. Another social studies, though. All right. Glad to hear it. What's your favorite part in history? What are you covering right now? You guys doing like colonization or World War I or
Like pharaohs.
oh, Egypt. Oh, you're doing okay. It's like ancient history. I always liked that stuff too. I taught history like 30 years ago. Back when they were making history. That's how long ago it was. Isabella's not laughing at me right now. They throw over to second. So here's the situation, Isabella. We got nobody out. Runners on first and second. And Dominic Zola up. He grounded out to second and flew out to the third baseman. First 2 at-bats. That's up and away for ball. You can definitely feel the pressure mounting. What's been your favorite job so far today?
Probably that camera. I forgot.
Camera. Yeah, that's a good camera. Did I ask you that question already?
Yeah.
I did? Oh, man. My apologies. It's like Groundhog Day around here. Hopefully you guys get that reference. You ever see Groundhog Day? No, it's where that guy wakes up and he keeps repeating the same day over and over again. It's a fun movie. That's up. That's a ball. It is 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, that's a tough one. That's the base hit. And he's going to try to score. It's going to be close. And he's safe. Del Pome with the score and a base hit for Zola. That's going to move Monday over to second. Here's that well-hit ball just past the third baseman. Generates the RBI for Zola, and Sean Wood comes to the plate. He's got a base hit and a fly out to the first baseman today. Nobody out. Ground ball, that's going to go foul for strike 1. You have a favorite sport you like to watch on TV?
Gymnastics.
Oh, so good. Love gymnastics. What's your favorite event to watch?
Bars.
Floor exercise. I love the floor exercise. I think they're crazy. They jump like 30 feet in the air. It's nuts. Bars are cool, though. I do like the bars. The balance beam makes me neurotic. It's so hard to watch. They're doing backflips on a 4-inch piece of wood. I don't know. Crazy. Strike 2. I also like watching a fair amount of tennis, to be honest. I'm a big tennis fan.
I think it's boring.
What is it?
I think tennis is boring.
You think it's boring? A lot of people say that, but I swear it's not. People at home, it's not. It's not boring, I swear. Problem with tennis is it takes a lot of skill. All right, first and second. That's honest, though, Isabella. I like that. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What do you think's the most exciting sport to watch?
Boxing or wrestling?
You like wrestling? I probably think football's probably most exciting for me. Oh, that's a scribbler. Picks it up, goes to second, but he's going to be safe though because his throw pulls him off the bag. That's always a tough play. You're throwing to an empty bag. And when you throw to an empty bag, that is not easy. You're basically guessing where someone's going to be. Let's take a look how this play plays out here. The ball goes off the end of the bat, so it's got like a weird spin on it. And now look, there's nobody there. So he's throwing to, okay, yeah, I mean, come out of that. He's throwing to a space that's empty. And he kind of just overthrew a little bit to the right. It happens. This brings up Finley Pazinko. Pazinko's hit the ball hard both times today. Once to the second baseman and once to the third baseman. Bases are loaded. Ball low and away. Oh, he got all of that one, but it's going to go foul. Bounces off a tree and ends up back on the field. That is strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. For all you non-baseball folk, you can hit foul balls all day long. You can go past 3. Today's baseball game's got a pretty good pace to it. I think all 3 pitchers that have thrown today really moving the game along. They're going to throw to second, and they don't get him, and the runner on third pretty much stayed put. Maybe trying to force somebody to run, but a reminder, folks, there are no outs with the bases loaded. Good catch, Isabella. Ground ball, there's an out on any base. And the line drive, safe at third. Another hard hit ball here. And that's a fly out to 6 for out number 1. But Pazinko just hitting the ball hard, but hitting it at people today. That's going to bring up William Guerrero. Here's that replay, Isabella. Yep, line drive just right at the shortstop. And Guerrero's grounded out to third and flew out to second here. 1 out. This could be a big inning here for the Lions if they can push a couple of runs across the plate and extend that lead.
Hey, let's go, Will. Do a job, good kid. Let's go.
And there's that ground ball. Slow roller. Oh, doesn't get him at 2. Ball goes through. They're going to score at least another run. And they'll put 2 runs across the plate. And there'll be an error there. We got runners on second and third. As we'll take a look at this play here. So it's a ground ball hit to the shortstop. Okay, those clips need to be a little longer on the bus, guys. They're a little too short. You want to see the end of those plays. As that ball was overthrown at second, I believe. What are you streaming at home right now? What's your favorite show?
The Good Doctor.
The Good Doctor. A lot of people like that. I've seen a few episodes. I think it's a pretty good show. I heard it's a good one. Yeah. I think he's in his final season too, isn't he? Good show. I think I caught an episode last week just by chance. My son watches that show. He likes it. That's a strike. A little foul tip that the catcher caught. If that was the 3rd strike and he caught it, he'd have been out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on second and third. And that's a foul ball. And into the cheap seats. Nobody dove for that one. I thought for sure somebody was going to catch that one, Isabella. I don't know. They're not letting go of their Stanleys. All right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is Midley, or Medilli. That's up. Ball 2. or ball one, I should say. Let's see. Medilli scored a run today with a walk and got on base on an error from the left fielder. Been on base twice today. It's a scribbler, but it's going to go foul. A lot of spin on that ball. Looks like they're shooting pool out there the way they're putting spin on those. And I believe we've got one out, right? Yep, one out. Runners on second and third. Again, here's that replay of that foul ball. It just kind of spins off. Yep. And it goes foul. And he got him on strike three and holds on to it. That is actually the first strikeout of the day. And that's going to bring up 2 outs. And Volpe, who's got on base twice today, once on a base hit, once on a fielder's choice here, also has a run scored. Opportunity here to knock in a couple of more runs. That's up the middle, scooped up by the shortstop, and he makes the easy 6-3 play. And the Cougars get out of that one, only give up 1 run. Oh, give up 3 runs, I'm sorry. Score now 8-2. And a replay of that fine play by the shortstop here. Logan Lazewski makes this look easy. And we're going to take a short break. Isabella, thanks so much for sitting in with us. Enjoy the rest of your training session, okay? We'll be back.
Oh, what's up? Oh, that's
It missed going out of play by this much. If it went out of play, we would have scored both of them. Well, actually, probably would have.
Don, make something happen. Can't be a leadoff.
Hey, 7 hitter now, 7.
Oh, and that's a dinger. But he runs it down for a long out. Dominic DeLello with the fly out to the left fielder. I'm joined here by Marshall. Hi, Marshall.
What's up?
Not much. What's going on?
Nothing.
You can take over the play-by-play there, buddy. Go ahead.
Alrighty. I was just enjoying all the other jobs, but I'm glad to be here. So we have, how do you say that name?
That is Billy Kettler.
Okay, so we got Billy Kettler at the plate, and it looks like it's going to be a pop fly. And the first baseman catches him out.
Another quick out here. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, as a pitcher, you love that.
Yeah, definitely. Number 5, we've got Lucas McKinnon.
Yep, McKinnon's grounded out to the shortstop his first at-bat.
Alrighty, and he hits it down, looks like, to left field. Whoa, that's going to be the end of that inning.
That was a 3-pitch inning.
That was like a...
That was a dream inning. You cannot get 3 outs better than that.
Oh my gosh, that was like a 30-second inning.
It really was. I think we should probably leave people where they are for this half. Don't rotate the crew on this one.
Huh.
Pass that word on there, Dylan. Leave them where they are. And, hey, good chance to catch up with our friend Marshall here. Marshall, what movie are you most looking forward to seeing this summer? You got one? You got one on the list?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't really know. What about you?
I'm really looking forward to seeing Inside Out too.
Oh, yeah, the new emotions.
I love the first one so much. I thought it was genius.
Right.
And the two new emotions that, my crack crew on the bus. What was the girl's name on that again? I forget.
Riley.
What was her name?
Riley, I believe.
Riley, correct, Marshall. Riley's got two new emotions. What do you think they are? Middle school girl.
I feel like I remember one of them was like anxiety.
Anxiety, yep. What else do you get from a middle schooler?
I don't remember what the other
How about
one was.
sarcasm, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, I think it was 3 new emotions.
Oh, was it 3? I thought it was just 2, but I love the idea that it's sarcasm and anxiety. I love it. I think that's going to be fun.
Right.
I can tell you that as a dad, watching the last one, that last sequence where the boyfriend shows up at the house, everything that was going through that dad's head, I can tell you is facts.
Yeah.
Absolute facts. So really looking forward to the genius of Pixar. Speaking of geniuses, this might be a stretch, but batting right now is Jake Boyle, the pitcher here. Doing himself a good little game. He walked, scored a run, and had a base hit on the day, so helping his own cause here as the Lions are up 8-2. Nice pitch. Got out in front of that one, almost crushed the coach there. Better duck, coach.
Take that ball.
Strike number 1. Been a fun day interning.
Yeah, I had fun doing all the fun jobs, especially cameras. I like doing cameras.
The cameras are definitely fun to do, especially on like a game like this.
Right.
It's challenging because you really have to stay on your toes.
Yeah.
You know, you have very specific responsibilities.
Yeah.
When you're on camera for a baseball game. Ooh, he got under that one. That might drop in, but looks like he's under it.
Oh.
It's going to be a fly out to the center fielder.
Yep.
And it's caught by Nick DeVito. Out number 1. Both teams have been hitting the ball pretty well today. Ryan Yergel up to the plate now. On base with a walk and scored. And a ground out to second. That's up for ball 1. Grounds out to the second baseman. For out number 2. Could be 2 quick half innings here for both pitchers.
Yeah.
And Del Pome up next, and he's had a good day. Walked and scored a run, had a base hit and scored a run. And that's going to drop foul for strike 1. Pretty well hit ball, though.
Yep.
Hey, D, let's go, kid. Come on.
Shout out to one of JTV's oldest and finest, Devin Joseph. I just got a text from him that he got served up a YouTube link to us covering this game today.
Oh.
Devin, one of our, Dev's been out of school for a while now. Need one to guess on the year.
And that was caught by the...
That's out number 3.
Second baseman. That was called by the second baseman.
Last I remember, last I heard, Devin was working in Washington, D.C. for a business network, if I remember right.
Interesting.
And if I am incorrect, Devin will text me in like 2 minutes and tell me if he's still listening. But always proud of the Devin. And if you are listening, Devin, I will repeat one of my wife's favorite comedic routines that you have ever done. I hit you 2 times. You know what I'm talking about. a quick 3 outs that inning, too. You know, it's good stuff. It's going to take us into the top of the 6th. This is it for the Cougars. They're going to have to score here. And I'm also going to have to say goodbye to Marshall, who's heading off to the bus.
All right, see you, Farron.
Looks like we're back to the beginning, huh?
Yeah.
You're back. You made the whole circuit. You're just in time because it's the top of the 6th. This is the last inning.
I know you missed me.
I did miss you. And we're going to find out. Hey, guys, I'm back. Top of the 6th. We've made a complete rotation here. I've got Sophia with me. Welcome back, Sophia. And they try to get something going there with a bunt, but to no avail there as we end up with strike 1 as that is fouled. So what was your favorite job? You ran all the jobs today. What was your favorite one?
I think my favorite job was being in the bus.
Being on the bus. The bus is fun. A little more pressure on the bus than out in the field on camera, I would say, but I like the bus as well. Cameras can be tricky, especially on a sunny day like this. The sun's coming in and out of clouds. You really got to stay on your toes.
Yeah, they can be.
For sure. We got an 0-2 count here. The last time I saw you, it was Cougars in the lead. Strike 3 gets him looking there for the first out. It's going to bring up James Kilbride. He's grounded out to the shortstop and hit one back to the pitcher. Actually was walked. And they're digging in here. Down by 6. They really need to just worry about getting base runners to start. Good day to be outside covering a baseball game, huh?
Yeah, it's a nice day out.
Ooh. Ball 2. Sun just came out too. It's been kind of cloudy out all day up until about 15 minutes ago. It's been a really good game. Nice fast-moving game too. That's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's ball 3. I know Goetz is really just worrying about base runners at this point, not worrying about much of anything else. So they'll take it however you want to give it. If you're McAuliffe, you're just playing for outs. Takes a nice full cut. It's going to give us a full count. I do love full counts. Always nice to see siblings out at these games. Oh, hangs in there, fouls that one off. And Sophia, the sister of one of our JTVers, Robin here, she was dishing out all kinds of info to me there in between innings before. Oh, gets him on strike 3, looking. 2 strikeouts this inning here. Only been 3 strikeouts the entire game. That's going to bring up Logan Lazuski, who had a base hit and a ground out to the shortstop. The Cougars are down to their last out here. I don't know, Sophia. Strike 1. Oh, that's a ball 1. That's a curveball that decided not to curve, stayed up and away. All of our middle school kids today had a chance to get every single job that we have on the crew here, which is kind of fun. I wasn't sure if they were going to make it all the way around, but once I saw Sophia heading my way, I knew that you guys actually were successful and made it. Hopefully our crew treated you guys nicely today. I'm sure they did. Especially that Robin character.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either. And that's it. That is out number 3. And that's going to wrap up this game as the McAuliffe Lions go on to win this one 8-2 after a slow start. They just capitalized and scored some runs. These guys have split one apiece for the year, so see what ramifications this has later in the season between the two teams. I want to thank all of our middle school interns who came out today and had a good learning experience. And thanks to our regular JTV crew for teaching these guys. Anything you want to add here?
Nope.
All right. I'm Harry Ferrone.
And I'm Sophia Hickey.
And thanks for tuning in to today's JTV Game of the Week. So long.